Hi, and welcome to my very first YouTube video. My name is Jason. I'm doing a horror collection video, and this has been inspired by several fellow YouTubers, such as Sarah of Horror, Lauren Tessa, and Art of Horror, who have done their own collection videos as well. So I'm going to go through mine, and I'm going to start with this one here, which is a special one, the Alien Anthology. Got your little xenomorph there on an egg. It does light up, but the batteries are out at the moment. It does contain all the Alien films, as you can see there. Huge fan of the Alien films. Moving on from this one, I do have another one, which is Alien and Predator tied in together. Not Alien vs Predator, of course, but Alien and Predator. I'll probably rerun this one with Predator, but the Alien one is the original. The Ultimate Zombie Collection, featuring zombie flesh eaters. Huge fan of that one. Burial Ground, Nights of Terror, and Zombie Holocaust. Anyone who knows me knows I'm a huge zombie fan, so that's a staple. And this one here, which is a fright pack containing 6 films from the 80s, classics in some way. You've got Return to Horror High, Sleepaway Camp, which is a classic. If anyone's seen that, you'll know what I mean. Vamp, Elvira, Return of the Killer Tomatoes, and Transylvania 6500. I have seen all of these films, but long time ago, and I used to watch Return of the Killer Tomatoes religiously. I loved that film, it was heaps funny. Plus it had the furry tomato, which was super cool. Moving on to the numbered ones. So I've got 28 Days Later, along with 28 Days and Weeks Later in the Blu-ray format. Huge fan of 28 Days Later and 28 Weeks, but the one scene that stands out for me in 28 Days Later is when Jim wakes up in the hospital. And I've mentioned this on other people's channels as well. Wakes up in the hospital and explores London, and it's deserted. It's haunting, it's mesmerising, it's just a fantastic scene. Moving on, we'll have 30 Days of Night with Melissa George from Australia, of course, and Josh Hartnett. This is one of my all-time favourite vampire films. It's just a brutal vampire film. Like, it doesn't make them sexy or anything like that, or it's just, they rip you apart. Great film. The sequel, not so much, which is 30 Days of Night Blood Trails. Look, if you want to watch it, you can, but as a sequel, not so much. We've got this one here, which is a 5 horror collection. I've not opened it, I've not seen any of these. So we've got Killer Nurse, Machine Head, Simon Says, The Craving, and The Dread. I'd like to watch them, I just find I don't have the time. Now we've got the A's. So we'll start off with this one here, which is from Eli Roth. It's Aftershock. I haven't opened my copy, but I have seen this one before. Very brutal film, love it to pieces. Anything done by Eli Roth is, without a doubt, going to be great. Phenomenal filmmaker, great eye for detail. Now we're moving on to some other A classics. We've got Army of Darkness. Now this is my DVD version. I do have a Blu-ray version, which I'm really happy with. But yeah, I mean, Army of Darkness, great final film for the Evil Dead trilogy, with Bruce Campbell in it again, and just amazing, like, just fun. The other copy that I do have is this one here. Unfortunately, as you can see, it's kind of getting a little worse for wear, but it's a great little fun Army of Darkness, the Necronomicon version, which, if you want to raise the dead, there you go. Make yourself a medieval metal hand. And there's the 2-disc Blu-ray version. So I'll probably finish off with this one here, which is the Nightmare on Elm Street box set, featuring A Nightmare on Elm Street, Nightmare on Elm Street 2, Freddy's Revenge, and Nightmare on Elm Street 3, The Dream Warriors. Huge fan of the Freddy films. Like, I do really like the original Freddy Krueger movie, A Nightmare on Elm Street. Just terrifying. But yeah, it really set the standard for modern horror by Wes Craven. So there you have it. That's my first video done. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and hopefully I'll be able to come back for more. I'd like to go through all of them, and hopefully if my editing skills are up to par, I will put in some snippets of my entire collection, just to give you guys an idea of what I'll be going through. But look, really appreciate you guys watching this, and as the kids say, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.